Hey everyone. So, when we think about travel, we usually think about flights, hotels, and checklists of places to see. But what if the journey is so much more than that? What if the most important part isn't where you're going, but who you become along the way? Today, we're going to dive into how travel can be this really profound, life-changing experience.
Just let that sink in for a second. This idea is really the heart of everything we're talking about. It completely reframes travel, doesn't it? It suggests that the biggest discoveries we make aren't somewhere on a map. They're inside ourselves.
Okay, so let's kick things off with part one, more than a destination. Right here, we're going to challenge that old idea of travel as just getting from point A to point B. We're going to totally redefine what it's all about.
Okay, let's dive into this. Forget the dictionary definition you're used to. This one frames travel not as just moving around, but as an act of growth, of connection, of inspiration. It's like a key that opens the door to totally new worlds, not just a way to check another city off your list.
And that idea of opening doors, well, that takes us right into part two, stepping outside your zone. Because this is where the real journey begins, right at the edge of everything that feels comfortable and familiar.
And this brilliantly illustrates what I'm talking about. On one side, you've got your comfort zone. The familiar, the predictable. It's easy. But then, look at the other side. Unfamiliar food, foreign music, completely different ways of life. That's travel. And the real growth? It happens when you take that step from one side to the other.
But here's the thing. Stepping out isn't just about the challenge, right? It's all about the reward. And that's what we're exploring in part three, discovering different worlds. We're going to see exactly what we gain when we embrace those new perspectives.
So, what are these gifts of immersion? Well, they're not just some abstract ideas. They are real, actual skills you bring home with you. Tolerance becomes a lot more real when you're trying to navigate a culture you don't understand. Empathy isn't just a word when you're listening to someone's story from a different walk of life. It sparks this curiosity that just reminds you how huge and amazing and beautiful our world really is.
And all of this leads to the things that money just can't buy, That brings us to part four, creating lasting memories. These are the real souvenirs, the treasures you carry in your head and your heart long after you've unpacked your suitcase. It could be a moment as quiet and simple as this, just watching the sunrise over the mountains. It's so much more than a pretty picture. It's a feeling, a sense of awe that just stays with you.
Or maybe it's the feeling of walking through streets that have been there for centuries. You can almost feel the history under your feet, connecting you to everyone who's ever walked that same path.
And maybe the most powerful memory of all, sharing a laugh with people you just met. Those simple, unexpected moments of real human connection, they almost always end up being the best stories you have to tell.
So you see, all these things, the challenges, the discoveries, the memories, they don't just stay in a photo album. They weave themselves into who you are. And that is our final section. The journey becomes you. This is where we see how it all comes together to enrich our minds and our hearts.
And this brilliantly illustrates the whole path, the whole process of transformation we've been talking about. First, you have to step out. You got to leave the familiar behind. Then you immerse yourself in what's new. That leads you to reflect and create these incredible, lasting memories. And the final step? You grow. The journey literally becomes a part of you.
So, I want to leave you with this final thought. The journey isn't just about what you go out and see. It's about what you find. It's about staying open to everything life has to show you. And that really only leaves one question. What will you search for?